Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for June 3rd, 2014. And we're going to start off with the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This is the 4-kilometer NAM here. And we have a line of showers and thunderstorms that are going to be moving across the area today. This is ahead of a cold front associated with an area of low pressure moving through southeastern Canada. We do think that the line will be probably strongest as it gets across central PA, but I don't think it's going to make it too far over to eastern PA. We'll move through, but as far as severe weather is concerned, you can see this line as it moves east kind of falls apart. And that's because we have, although we have instability that's going to be present over the eastern half of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware, we're not going to have a lot of vertical shear. And what that does is it's going to basically allow these storms to form out here in central PA. But then the storm kind of collapses on itself. So if you think of how a thunderstorm works, you have warm air rising towards cold air aloft. And of course, instability is a measure of how fast that does that. But as far as shear, what shears allows these storms to do is sustain themselves for a long duration. And since we don't have that shear present, where they're going to kind of fall apart, they eventually will turn into little pulse storms that might fire up quickly and then last for about 15-20 miles, and then it gets choked. The updrafts gets choked under its own rain shield. So that's what we're looking for on Tuesday. So not a big severe day here. I would not be surprised to see some stronger storms with these little robust, one of the more robust cells that move through. And where that sets up, we'll have to handle during nowcasting on Tuesday. But right now, it's not looking like anything. This line is going to come charging across and sustain itself. And look, it might look pretty decent for a while, but then we think it's going to fall apart as it moves across here. And then when the cold front pushes through, maybe some leftover showers and storms overnight in the wee hours of the morning. But other than that, we're not looking at much of anything on Tuesday. Going to go over to the skew T-plot now. They just took one location here out of eastern Pennsylvania here, and what we're looking at here is a significant amount of instability here, and that's shown right here on the sounding. And one thing we're lacking here is your shear. This is a very low shear environment here. This is telling me you're going to have pulse storms that pop up, will, because of the instability and very favorable low-level instability, they will pop up, but they will dissipate and be short-lived. So that's what we call pulse storms. That gets choked up by its own updrafts, its own updrafts because of the rain shield choking off the storm itself. So it should be short-lived storms that we're looking at on Tuesday. Our focus then is going to be going to Thursday with a possible mesoscale convective system moving through. And this is a thunderstorm complex. I really can't explain this in simple terms here, but it just looks like a very area of low pressure that's going to track right across the state here. Could bring some very heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and some gusty winds with this. So you have to watch these mesoscale convective systems, because sometimes they can turn into a derecho, which is a long-lasting wind event. I really don't know if we're dealing with that. That's one of those deals we have to pay attention to as time goes on, and track it during nowcasting to see if we have a line of thunderstorms that's going to march ahead of this, and then just make it over to our area here. Now, we are coming into a more favorable time when this is moving in. We're talking about very late Wednesday night, probably after midnight, and into either day on Thursday. So timing is not the best as far as instability is concerned, but you see it's tracking from the Ohio Valley directly across our coverage area here. So we do expect this to come across here in the wee hours of the morning, Wednesday night after midnight, and then tracking right over area here, heaviest on Thursday morning, and then by Thursday afternoon it starts to clear out. So again, you could have some gusty winds with this system depending on where the exact track is. And this is one of the things we'll be narrowing down over the next couple of days. Storm Prediction Center has an area here outlined for a slight risk. Now, this is for Wednesday, but you see where it's tracking here. It's kind of going in this direction here, but it runs out of steam because we're going into Thursday at that point. There's nothing posted for Thursday yet, but this could be extended further east if there is, in fact, some strong or severe thunderstorms that make it a little bit further through the wee hours of the morning, Wednesday night into Thursday, or at least into Thursday morning. So we'll have to watch that from the Storm Prediction Center. Nothing yet for Thursday, but you see where it originates from in the Ohio Valley, it does have that slight risk in place because of that. And then going back to The model analysis here, once that system moves through, it looks like the period from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to have high pressure moving over top of the area again. So it's going to be another low humidity, fantastic weekend, very similar to last weekend, maybe a couple degrees warmer. We're getting the lower 80s, versus 80 degrees like it was on this past weekend. So it's going to be a very nice weekend. Next system we're going to be dealing with comes in on Monday or late Monday with some showers and thunderstorms along a cold front. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for June 3rd, 2014. Have a great Tuesday.